U.S. threatens to exit Ukraine. Peace talks over stalled progress. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has issued a stark warning that the United States may abandon its efforts to broker peace between Russia and Ukraine within days if no clear progress is made in the ongoing negotiations. This announcement reflects mounting frustration within the Trump administration over the lack of tangible results after months of high-level discussions with European and Ukrainian leaders. Key points from Rubio's statement. Rubio emphasized that the U.S. will not extend the peace talks indefinitely, stating, "We will not prolong this effort for weeks or months indefinitely. It is crucial for us to ascertain quickly within days whether this can be accomplished in the near future." The U.S. administration is seeking more definitive answers at an upcoming meeting in London involving the U.S., France, Britain, Germany, and Ukraine, expected early next week. Rubio highlighted that if no short-term progress is evident, the U.S. will move on to focus on other priorities, signaling a possible end to Washington's direct involvement in the peace process. Background and context. The Trump administration has invested significant diplomatic capital in attempting to end the war that began with Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Recent talks in Paris included European and Ukrainian officials, with European powers seeking a more active role after being initially sidelined by Trump's direct approach to negotiations. Despite some positive exchanges in the presentation of a U.S.-drafted peace framework, Russia has continued to reject a full ceasefire, while Ukraine has shown willingness to engage. The U.S. has also been negotiating a minerals deal with Ukraine, which would grant the U.S. access to Ukraine's vast mineral resources as partial compensation for previous aid. Progress has been made, with both sides signing a memorandum of intent, but a final agreement remains pending. Potential implications. If the U.S. withdraws, it could severely undermine global efforts to resolve the conflict. Given Washington's central role in the negotiations, Rubio noted that many sanctions against Russia are European, and suggested European nations might need to reconsider their positions if a deal is to be reached, though recent EU moves have been to strengthen, not lift, sanctions. Trump has also indicated that, should talks fail, the U.S. may pursue additional measures such as secondary sanctions and tariffs on Russia, while pressing European allies to take on a greater share of the burden in supporting Ukraine conclusion. The U.S. has set a clear, short-term deadline for progress in Ukraine peace negotiations, with Secretary Rubio and President Trump signaling a willingness to end U.S. involvement if the current diplomatic efforts do not yield results imminently. This move increases pressure on all parties, especially European allies and Ukraine, to find common ground, while also raising the stakes for the future of Western engagement in the conflict. Subscribe to our new channel, hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload, drop a comment below, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.